Allen County's Mason Shirley, as you see here, sizing up. Landon Frazier going to go one-on-one, little street ball action here. Behind the back, step back. Jay drains it from the outside. And Shirley says he's got ice in his veins. Let's look at that one more time. Moves smooth like silk, touch soft like butter, slow-mo. I love it. Tickle on the twine is one Mason Shirley. That's your jaw dropper this week right there. Ice in the veins.
So moving on to baseball. What do we have in baseball?
Baseball has done fantastic so far this season, Gina. Richard Constantine's having a fantastic year.
Right.
But the one guy on the team right now that I'm looking at that's having a phenomenal season is Ray Zuberer III, hitting tanks out the outfield all day long, making sweet defensive plays out there in center, just doing a fantastic job for the Hilltoppers.
And I know Michael Dale Hicks is back for the team. He was out with an injury last year, so he's back in pitching for them.
Yeah, great comeback story, Michael Darrell Hicks. Big man on the mound. He's got a nice fastball, going to hit you on the inside part of the plate. Got some nice off-speed stuff coming over the top as well. Fantastic pitcher for the Hilltoppers.
Yes.
How do you think the energy is going to be tonight heading into Bowling Green in South Warren?
If you're going to be anywhere in Bowling Green tonight, you need to be in Purple Stadium. The matchup between the Purples and the Spartans is going to be one to see. You have Caden Veltkamp's been out for South Warren recently. Last week was out of his cast, so I look to see if he's playing tonight against the Purples. He will be a big help to that offense, but backup quarterback Mason Willingham has been playing fantastic. But if you're South Warren, you need to watch out for one man on that Purples defense, and it's Vito Tisdale, D1 all day, and he's going to do a great job tonight, and it's just going to be one to watch, so you just need to be there and see all the action.
And what else do we have in store tonight for the region in football?
Allen County Scottsville is going to take on Franklin Simpson tonight at Allen County. Allen County, as we mentioned there earlier, Baxter to Woods is a great connection. And then if you're looking at the Franklin Simpson side of things, Leandre Stutzman, he's a jack of all trades, defensively, offensively, is going to fill the stat sheet from top to bottom, and that's going to be another one to watch in this region. WKU men's basketball coach Rick Stansbury also expressed his heartbreak for Hilltopper Nation following the cancellation of postseason play.
Disappointed for, players, fans, and everybody involved. But at the same time, do we understand? Absolutely. This is something that's much bigger than athletics right now.
Though the season came to a bitter halt, the WKU men's basketball team finished the season with a winning record and a promising future. The Tops secured 20 wins and 10 losses, with 13 of those wins coming in Conference USA play. Some of their toughest wins came when they outlasted the likes of Arkansas, La Tech, and UTSA. Following the conclusion of the season, junior Tavion Hollingsworth and redshirt senior Jared Savage were named to the NABC All-District teams. Only 11 players are selected for this honor in Conference USA. Teammates such as forward Carson Williams also received all CUSA third-team honors, and guard Jordan Rawls finding a spot on the all-freshman team. WKU basketball has yet to release their upcoming season schedule. Also, the Hilltoppers have acquired the commitment from four-star point guard Zion Harmon. Zion Harmon is a local product from Benton, Kentucky, and Marshall County High School, also having played previously at Adair County High School and Bowling Green High School in Bowling Green. Now, Harmon also has played on the Team USA circuit and the AAU circuit, most notably with Boo Williams' AAU team. Harmon is a four-star recruit, as we mentioned, also was looking at schools like Louisville, Maryland, Kansas, and Seton Hall. Coronavirus has left no stone unturned on its unforgiving path across the country and across the world. Uncertainty over job security has caused the unemployment rate to skyrocket to an all-time high. But one question remains for businesses and those employed. Are you essential or non-essential? For media members such as myself, we have been deemed essential, but our job now has a multitude of twists and turns. I had the opportunity to speak with WNKY's Taze Joshi about how his job has changed since the coronavirus pandemic began.
A lot of stations have sent their anchors or reporters to work remotely. We haven't had guests in the studio, which is really impactful. Kind of changes the way we do our news. We've had to kind of change our entire rundown, the way our show works, but it's been really impactful for us local stations, like especially in smaller markets like us here in Bowling Green, because we don't have all the huge resources that, say, a network like NBC News or CNN would have.
And despite monumental changes, this may only be the beginning. Health officials say the conditions are bound to get worse before they get better. For News Channel 12, I'm John Reynolds. The Tokyo Summer Olympics are now set to take place in 2021. The games are slated for the same time as originally planned, from July 23rd to August 8th, but now in 2021. Organizers discussed moving the games to the spring, however, it clashed with the upcoming European soccer and North American sporting events. The Paralympics have been postponed as well, getting pushed back to August 24th of 2021, and this is the first time since World War II that the Summer Olympics have been postponed. Businesses around the world are suffering financially and operationally due to COVID-19. Now, all of those businesses aren't worried about losing total funding, but on the other side of that spectrum, you have nonprofit organizations. Nonprofits that are being funded by those businesses that are losing money now have their own trepidations about partnerships and financial backing ceasing to exist. One local nonprofit in Bowling Green is Christian Family Radio. Christian Family Radio is a faith-based radio station located in Bowling Green, but broadcasts to the Owensboro and Glasgow areas as well. I had the opportunity to speak with CFR's Executive Director, Bridget Gross-Warner, about how funding is crucial to CFR's operations.
We don't receive anything like federal funding, or we don't sell a service. We strictly exist by the generosity of donations. So obviously, if this remained as critical and that continued to escalate, we would be impacted to the point of operations and having to look at what we could continue to do.
As Gross-Warner mentioned, if Christian Family Radio's partners were to pull financial funding, the radio station's operations would take a major hit. That would also leave employees and on-air personalities wondering what's next. For News Channel 12, I'm John Reynolds. Food security isn't just for school kids. According to the Kentucky Department of Agriculture, nearly 1 in 6 Kentuckians are food insecure. Feeding America is known worldwide for feeding those less fortunate in any time of need. Now, with COVID-19 creating economic instability, their job is as important as ever. This week, I spoke with Executive Director of Kentucky's Heartland, Jamie Sizemore. She says Feeding America is prepared for the long haul.
We're going to be continuing to serve. We're ramping up right now. We started about 2 weeks ago, and we're prepared to serve for the next 2 months or longer, however long it takes for us to get there.
If you'd like to help Feeding America Kentucky's Heartland, you can donate at feedingamericaky.com.